Vendors are in the lobby of Mount St. Vincent University, where the Ginu Tourism Project celebrates the launch of Indigenous student cohort, developed to increase Indigenous involvement in tourism. Karen Beals is a member of the Glooscap First Nation. She registered in the program. Quilling for over 10 years, Beals says Mi'kmaq history is in her designs.
I want to be able to have the right information and the right stories to be able to tell the people who buy my quill work and where it all began, and just informing the right information. I believe we're all ambassadors of our culture, so unless we know it, then I want to be able to give the public the right information.
Robert Bernard is the Ginu Executive and Mi'kma'ki Advisory Member. He says there's a shortage of authentic Indigenous knowledge in tourism.
We weren't seeing it in the tourism industry. That change takes place really slow. So thinking about the long term, we said how best to change this would be to start working and partnering with the education systems.
The Ginu Tourism Project was developed with input from Mi'kmaq and Wolastoqey communities. Ginu is Mi'kmaq for together. The project integrates Indigenous knowledge into MSVU's Tourism and Hospitality program. Joelle Dickinson is the president of MSVU and says the program has helped build relationships with Indigenous communities.
I do hope that other universities see how it's been done and grow areas that their expertise is in. We happen to have great expertise in tourism, and so we were able to help community because of that. And I hope other universities embrace the way that we're doing this and invest even more in community.
The project began last September. Students learn from Indigenous professionals who are in the tourism and hospitality sector, such as Mi'kmaq basket maker and a Cree chef who prepares traditional foods. Student Gabriel Robitaille is a singer and a drummer. He is passionate about his people's culture, art, and music.
It's not a belief they have, it's a conviction, it's a purpose, and you can really see how they give back to the communities, and it's something that really just fires me up and gets me going.
Student Davina Bernard wants to learn more about Mi'kmaq culture and hopes to work in Indigenous tourism.
Like I was saying earlier, it was great to know that we're all kind of our own knowledge keepers, and it's good on a personal level to meet with other individuals and kind of share and learn off of each other.
Robert Bernard says with the rise of Indigenous tourism, the program will help sustain the industry.
This is more leadership development for students that we see graduating from the program, understanding the work we're doing with Indigenous tourism and how we need to prepare future leaders.
According to the Atlantic Indigenous Tourism Report released last year, the sector has opened up almost 3,000 jobs and is expected to grow. Angel Moore, APTN National News, Jabuktuk, also known as Halifax.